And
No,
it's more
bullshit.
focused in these like kind of narrow trust and safety teams and whatever else. I do agree there's a lot of hypocrisy. Absolutely.
Yeah, no. The problem isn't the where we're at, and if we've learned anything over the past 5 fucking years, it should be this: is nobody has a principal position on fucking anything.
Yes.
It's whenever it benefits their fucking guy.
Absolutely.
Full stop. I have never seen. We joked about it. I don't know if it was on the podcast or not. I've never seen so many conservatives care about environmentalism until this fucking East Ohio shit happens.
Well, yeah. Every time they see Satan in like the Super Bowl, like a fat guy in a red hat, and
Yeah, right. Everything is satanic.
right?
now,
It's
yeah.
like, well, we got to wipe this filth off. I'm like, oh yeah, I think Trump just made you guys think you're cool for the last couple years, and you're really just tyrants.
They hate
also.
cancel culture unless it's the literal devil. Dick,
Yeah.
isn't that okay?
I'm
Yeah.
listening to this fucking Barry Weiss podcast about J.K. Rowling, and it's fucking hilarious to see how the right used to be obsessed with canceling Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the witchcraft.
wizard
and-
shit.
whereas now, because of a few vaguely transphobic comments by the author, it's now considered like a big free speech thing.
Yeah.
Everybody turns on a dime. Nobody has any principles.
Yeah.
But I think
My God.
if people are at the, if they're willing to keep saying, well, I hate cancel culture and I want people to get canceled, like, can't we instill in them, like, okay, but you got to go both ways on it. Like, you got to not want to cancel a guy for wearing devil horns at the fucking Grammys.
Fuck. I just realized that we started this podcast complaining about people talking about cancel culture. We've been doing it for like
I
the past
know.
30 minutes, haven't we?
Just realized.
But we're
that-
doing it.
Oh,
we
God.
We're doing a real cool
I feel like I'm
version.
on mushrooms right now. Oh, shit.
We're doing like a cool based version.
Yeah, we're
of
the
it, I think.
cool canceled guys.
We're like a cover band, but we're like doing some cool little extra riffs in there and shit.
We got banned from Twitter for saying fucked up shit, man. That's cool.
What'd you say?
You told that guy to eat a cinder block.
Yeah.
A
That's
cinder
such a
block
lame
or
thing
a
to get
cinder black?
banned for, really?
Yeah, I told Chris Reagan to eat a cinder like 7 years ago.
Oh,
That got you banned off Twitter,
Yeah.
but you've returned, right?
Yeah, I got thanks to Elon.
Really? He's who got you back on the platform?
Not him personally.
But
At
you
least
were
I don't
banned-
know.
it was
Maybe
him personally.
It might have been.
I think in my case, he personally intervened. I think he knew.
Yeah, what the fuck? Because I've been following you for a while, and then I didn't realize that you had been deleted until you returned. And
That's
I
the
was just
worst
like,
part.
oh shit, like I haven't seen that fucking little profile picture in a long ass time.
Yeah, you just fall off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing about Twitter is that like it really is like the congregation point where I have all these contacts and I literally just disappeared and then people go, oh, I didn't even notice you were gone.
Right,
Like,
because-
I know it's
we
fucking
felt the same way about
horrifying.
fucking Donald Trump.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
that motherfucker disappeared off Twitter, it's like, does he even exist anymore? And
Is
you're
he
like,
real?
oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that guy.
Was he ever real?
And that was the strongest man in the history of the planet.
Yeah.
Billionaire plus United States president. He's fucking gone.
It's crazy.
Holy
Because you have however many like hardcore fans that are gonna follow you between platforms, and that's why when you see something like Fuentes' audience that has managed to keep track of him for all these years, it's kind of incredible. But realistically, like
But
somebody
he has
like,
to devote all his energy to that.
yeah, but somebody
You know?
like me who kind of like just followed you on Twitter one day on a whim and didn't really think that much about it, it's like that.
I'm
Realistically,
gone.
it's tough.
Disappeared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That follow's probably gone forever.
And
You've had
although-
Fuentes on, haven't you?
We did.
You did? How did it go?
Felt a little pointless, but it was alright, I guess.
was this pre-yay or post-yay?
What, you really think he's gay?
No, yay.
I thought
Oh.
you said gay too.
I absolutely heard gay.
This was actually pre-Ye, and he
Pre-Ye.
was slurping up Kanye. No offense, Fuentes, but he was, doing the whole song and dance of like, I love black music, I like Kanye West, because Kanye was already saying all the Christian shit and
Yeah.
the Trump support type shit. So, Fuentes is just going up. Like, he's so good at dancing around the whole like racism thing and just telling you all these things that kind of throw you off the scent.
Sometimes he's good at dancing around.
He
the
was,
Yeah.
but I will say it's pretty funny that when Kanye came out, he was more extreme than fucking Fuentes was on almost everything. And then I look like an asshole trying to convince my audience, like, well, I don't know if Fuentes does like the full-on Nazi shit anymore. And then here comes Kanye,
And then
like,
Kanye
I
goes,
love Hitler.
I just love this
And I'm
Hitler
like,
guy. And you're like,
Fuck me.
well,
Like, we told you.
Okay, but what
you
was,
did kind of take an L on that one.
what was the
didn't you?
point where you stopped being able to be cool with Fuentes, or when did the communication cease?
Because I am a fucking loser who has a principal position on deplatforming. And I think that in almost no circumstances should somebody be deplatformed, save for like imminent threat to like life, right? Somebody's like trying to murder somebody or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think it's been my position for roughly the past, like, I want to say 3 or 4 years, 4 or 5 years, about. Fuentes, this little group of people, got real mad at another ex-friend of mine who goes by the name Mr. Girl.
Nice.
And yeah, they got him, they spam reported his shit. And I basically told Fuentes, like, listen, we do funny content. Obviously, the streams are amazing, right? But, like, you have to, like, super crack down on this shit. And he was, like, very tepid. He's like, oh, well, I don't even think we reported him. And, like, oh, here's a clip from you in 2017 saying that you're for deplatform. And I was like, okay, well, fuck you, dude. So I don't want to I'm like very. I try to like. There are some cultural values that I feel very strongly about that I enforce like really hardcore. And one of that is that deplatforming shit. If I see people in my community even joke about it, they get fucking banned. Like,
So
we don't do any
you
of
went
that
real hard for Mr. Girl for him to then launch an investigation into you.
shit. Pretty weird, isn't it? I will say though. I will say.
What is the status of the investigation?
The
Did we
status
ever
is,
find
as
out?
of yesterday, he contacted like over 50 fucking women that I fucked and some that I even forgotten I fucked. And he said he doesn't have a single person that wants to come forward with a rape allegation. So I beat the rape charges, okay?
Is
Yeah.
he gonna do like a "This Is Your Life" and pussy for us? He's got all
I
this
guess.
information. He
I'm
could at
chatting
least
with a girl
roast you.
on my stream, and she's like, "Oh, I just got a DM from Mr. Girl asking if we're still platonic." Like, you're fucking obsessed. Yeah, it's insane.
Do you think Mr. Girl should have been banned?
No, I don't think so. Absolutely not.
What's the worst thing he ever did on the platform? Because I never thought. I mean, I could see how the algorithm probably wouldn't have liked the "I'm a pedophile" song, but you know.
Well, as far as I understand, the reason he got banned was it was a video where he included a scene from a movie where it looks like somebody's sucking cock.
Really?
But it was actually, what's the movie where like he has like a chicken wing hanging out of his pants and the girl like
Oh yeah, I don't
eats
remember.
the chicken wing? So it wasn't actually pornographic,
Wow.
but apparently Fuentes people were like, hey, maybe we can get this over on the censors and just mass reported it as pornographic content. So he got banned because YouTube thought he was posting porn and refuses to look at what the actual clip is and investigate it.
Damn, we need Elon to buy YouTube so we can get Mr. Girl back on the platform.
Oh, we just need an alternate the video platform.
You don't think Rumble's it?
It could be if they,
Rumble
get their
sucks.
shit together.
100 million
Well,
doesn't
that's
go
the
very
problem.
far.
That's
I've
no,
looked at
100
it.
million does not go that
It
far.
looks like the way websites looked like 15 years ago.
That being said,
Really
Rumble,
gross.
we're down for an exclusivity deal anytime. 'Cause I know you've been handing them out.
Yeah,
we
man,
love Rumble.
I'll
we
make
love
some
it.
alt-right content for Rumble.
They don't take alt-right content. They take alt-right content. I'm just kidding.
It has to be alt.
It's got to be alt, man.
Yeah,
All
I
they
don't
had to
know.
do is rip off YouTube, and it looks like a disaster. The interface.
It looks like YouTube 20 years ago. It looks
Yeah.
like something other than YouTube.
They're working on it.
We love you, Rumble. Please give
Can
us
we not do this
millions
thing
of
where we
dollars.
shit on every? Okay, listen. I agree that Rumble looks shitty right now, but competition is good. Okay, so Rumble, keep trying. I hope you guys are watching. I
At
hope
least
the
it's
engineers
not
aren't
Yeah.
getting
fucking
discouraged.
bitch shit.
Because yeah, I get fucking annoyed that it's only fucking YouTube and Twitch. Okay, we should be able to walk to another platform if like shit is fucked. I
I'm not-
notice this thing
you're
happens
right,
where
you're
every
right.
time time
Yeah.
another platform pops up, everybody is shitting. It's like, don't you guys want these fucking people to succeed?
Even
like,
though Rumble is pretty pathetic at this current moment, like Steve will do it, having at least some option of a place to post his videos seems like a good thing, especially considering that what he got banned for is like the most egregious witch hunt ass shit imaginable.
I want to go back to a time before the social networks convinced us, like, just put all your stuff on art servers and let's get rid of all the personal websites and whatever else. You don't need that.
Right.
And they tricked us and took complete control. I want to go back to, like, I used to go to people's websites. I used to go to your website and Maddox's website and whatever the fuck
Yeah.
else.
Well, that's
And they've
we
destroyed that.
romanticize that though. A lot of them were fucking dog shit. 98% of them.
Yeah, 98% of them were dog shit, but the 2% that were good were really good.
I am worried about YouTube not thinking Rumble is competition. Like their new guy is an NFT blockchain guy, and I don't know if you're in the crypto space, but there's a concerted effort by big venture capitalists and these
I'm an idiot.
gatekeepers that we have right now, running finance and running the world to take over Web3 and neuter it before plebs like us can take control and turn it into the Wild West that it should be. Like the SEC is going after it just for fun. There's a war being fought for freedom on Web3, and I think YouTube's gonna. I hope they don't win, but I think they are making some moves to take it
I
over.
think Meta's gonna win when the metaverse finally comes to town. I think it's gonna be.
I just want to float around as a little arm in the sky and go on VR adventures.
Actually, JK, I think that's probably the dumbest thing that Facebook has ever invested money into, and I'm trying to figure
Nah,
out
man,
what
you
the
gotta
fuck
believe.
they were
You gotta
thinking.
believe.
Fuck you. Listen, as a huge shareholder right now on Facebook, I hope you guys do what you need to do
Oh,
to make it
no.
work. Okay, really well.
You've been disappointed in their metaverse efforts?
I don't know. All I know is some shit turned around recently, and that stock is looking hella good compared to where I bought it. 'Cause I
Coming
think
back.
It fell to like, what was it, like fucking $85 a share, and I think they're back up to
More than
180
that, I
now.
thought.
Honestly,
that's
I'm not
good.
that
Yeah.
invested. I'm not paying attention.
It's at like 300 at one point. It's fell to like 120.
There is like a pot of gold, I think, waiting for anybody that can figure out that
VR